Hey, hello everyone, I'm David Guerrero and welcome back to another video here on Many Ways Films. In the video of today, I want to show you how I go about making my videos look cinematic or giving it that film look. When I say film look, I'm not talking about making it look like it was actually recorded with film. By the way, this is my Nikon film camera. I've been doing some film photography. I'm gonna be revealing those pictures. I have many that I have taken already, and I'm gonna be showing them here on the channel. I'm really excited because it's the first time I've done any type of film photography, so I'm really excited. I really love that sound. But anyway, today I'm gonna be going outside and I'm gonna be showing you some examples of things that would make it easier for the audience to think or believe that they're watching an actual film, that this is done professionally and not by someone that is just starting out, even that we're all starting out. There are certain things that you have to have in mind before even starting to make your video, and I'm gonna be talking about those after we watch this clip. Most movies still at this day are shot at 24 frames per second is what people are used to. It looks very interesting. Whenever I'm watching a video that it's made at 24 frames per second, movies, commercials, wedding videos, or even music videos, they look more interesting. When they're shot at 30 or 60 frames per second, I can appreciate that image. It's not bad, it's not a bad image. I think still 24 frames per second is the most interesting way to shoot videos. Most of the time, shoot my videos at 1/60th of a second. That's how I set up my shutter speed, because even that it's a really minor difference between 1/50th or what it should be 1/48 to respect that double the frame rate, it gives you a little bit less of motion blur. Right now I'm doing 1/60th of a second. You can still see that motion blur. It doesn't look weird or anything like that. That's how I personally like it. Always carry ND filters with you. This one's the variable NDs are really nice. What this do is that they make your image not so bright. That's the purpose of them. When you're on a really bright day out there, this is gonna save your life, because you would still maintain that motion blur. I'm gonna put the NDs that I buy on Amazon. They're really affordable and they're great. I use them all the time when I'm out there. When you are slowing down your footage, you have to have in mind when to use slow motion, when to do 60 or a frame rate higher than 60. At the end, you're gonna do what you think is best to tell your story. But the only advice that I can give you about this is don't overuse it just because it looks cool, but because it helps to tell your story. Always try to shoot your video on the flattest profile. What you're gonna do is go to your settings and select that flat profile and make it even flatter as much as you can. You're gonna bring that contrast as low as you can, the saturation as low as you can, pretty much everything as low as you can. And yes, you're gonna have to learn a little bit of color grading. If you want your image to look like a film, you're gonna have to learn a little bit of color grading. This can be pretty stressful for a lot of people. The good news is that if you're trying to become a filmmaker, if you're trying to become a movie director or a producer, you don't have to be the best color grader. It's just having to learn a little bit of everything. You don't have to know it all, but now that you're making your own films, it's gonna be really important for you to learn at least a little bit of color grading. You don't have to know a lot, you just have to know a little bit to make your video look pretty good. These were the things that I think that are really important when you're creating your own movies at home. These are things that have helped me make the videos the way that I do right now. If you found this interesting or helpful in any way, don't forget to subscribe, like this video. I love making videos like this, being able to give my opinion. That's why I have a channel, because I'm someone that likes to give my opinion about things. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.